Hello again, guys. Welcome back to the channel and welcome along to the Carbon Collective Motorsports Christmas special. So we are at Sardegna, I believe it's Road Track A, chosen by Ice Chand. So we are in the Porsche 911, or was it 991 GT3 road car, one of the only ones with DRS. This was chosen by Chuck, the car was. So we've got Thomas lining up on pole. Wenny G is there in second place. We've got Chand in third, Andy in fourth, Chuck in fifth, Hodgie sixth, Mawson seventh, Vexed in eighth, Willie Bob ninth, Asbo 10th, Dan Bailey 11th, and Smurf bring up the rear in 12th. So without further ado, should we get into this one? We're going to have a look at some of these lovely Christmas liveries as well. I think most of the people, or most of the guys running them, we had a couple of randoms in the lobby, as you can see from Andy, and I think there was another American that joined us as well. But without further ado, let's get into it. Klaxon sounded, lights are out, they're off. Thomas is going to head the pack into turn one. We've got Wenny G making quite a good getaway there. He's up to second place, is he? Ice Chand is there in third. Chuck is in fourth. Hopefully no shenanigans into turn one. It was Mawson and Chuck getting a little bit congested there. They've managed to make it through unscathed. You see Mawson in his Christmas livery. And I think actually Thomas running an Alpine, or running the Alpine livery. Oh, there's a lot of shenanigans in the background there. Hodgie up to sixth place now. Andy's there in seventh. We've got Dan Bailey, Willie Bob, Asbo, all very close to each other. 8th, 9th and 10th. And Vex find himself all the way down in last place at the moment. Well, Thomas still race leader, as they've just gone over the halfway mark of this first lap. Thomas actually looking like he's managed to make a bit of a getaway at the moment in the Alpine liveried 911. I'm just going to call it the Porsche because I can't actually remember the exact variant. But the guys know which car they were driving anyway. It is the only road car of the Porsche, the GT3 one with the DRS. As you can see, Chand's wing wide open then. Down the back straight. Still being pressured by Wenny G. Wenny G keeping him honest at the moment. He's looking to try and find a way past, but as we saw in that previous race in the Honda Civic race around Tsukuba, Chand very, very good at defending. And actually, Thomas not managing to extend that gap as much as I thought he was going to in the first lap. Ice Chand and Wenny G can still see him. And then we've got Mawson not too far behind. He's a couple of car lengths behind. Being chased down by Chuck in fifth place. Oh, Chuck looking like he may have had the better run through that hairpin. All over the back of Mawson now is Chuck. We've got Andy there in sixth place. Willie Bob, 7th. Dan Bailey almost clattering the barrier there. He's now under pressure from Hodgie. Dan Bailey took the win, didn't he, in that Tsukuba race. Dan Bailey being hounded by Hodgie. I think Hodgie running the Grinch livery. Yeah, he is. And we've got Vex has found himself, or found his way from last up to 10th at the moment, trying to chase down Hodgie. Made up a couple of positions, but still got his work cut out for him. We've got Smurf there in 11th. Asbo finds himself down in 12th place now. You see the DRS light flashing there on the bottom right hand side. That is when the guys are obviously using the DRS. Oh, Chan with a huge moment there. Is that going to allow Wayne G through? I think he may be able to get past him. And he has moved up to 2nd place now as Wayne G. That was a huge moment there from Chan. He did well to save it. I thought he was going round for a minute, but cat-like reflexes from Chan saved the day. See the fin of Wenny G's car waggling there as he keeps getting on and off the DRS. Almost a moment there, almost a moment for Chand as well. They both almost drifted around that last turn. All this wobbling is just going to allow Thomas to pull away though. He's pulled out a few car lengths of a gap now. Oh, Wenny G's gone deep. That's allowed Chan back through. Chan back up to 2nd place. Ice Chan actually with the fastest lap currently of a 1:42.1. I do think them times will be coming down though as the race progresses. So Wenny G is there in 3rd place now. Mawson's still in 4th, still being hounded by Chuck in 5th. Tiny bit of contact there between the two of them. I think Chuck just carrying a little bit more momentum through that penultimate turn. Now with a better run down the start finish. So Mawson is now down to 5th place, Chuck is up to 4th. We've got Andy still there in 6th, he's starting to bear down on Chuck and Mawson, 4th and 5th. We got Welly Bob, I think Welly Bob actually just getting the move done on Dan Bailey. I'm not sure what happened to Dan Bailey. I think maybe having a moment again somewhere perhaps. So we've got Welly Bob now in 7th place. We've got Dan Bailey there in 8th, being chased down by Vexed in 9th. Vexed has managed to get past Hodgie now. He was in 10th, or he was dead last, wasn't he, out off the start. Now up to 9th place. We have got a yellow flag flashing up. You can see the guys at the side of the track waving the yellows. So there is a hazard somewhere. I'm not sure where though. We've not come past one. So Vex still trying to challenge Dan Bailey for that 8th place, but there's too much of a gap at the moment for Vex to be able to go for a move. Oh, he's actually just dipped 2 wheels onto the grass there. Oh, nearly costing him. Tricky turn, that penultimate one there, the one that Hodgie just come through. Hodgie there now in 10th place in the Grinch Mobile. hard on the DRS down the start finish. 9 minutes into this race now. Lap 6. Asbo managing to find his way past Smurf. Now he's up to 11th place. Oh, bit of a moment there through the final turn. He saved it though. Smurf now down in 12th. So Thomas still with the fastest lap of 1:42.040. Still race leader. Oh, and Ice Chan must have had a moment somewhere. He's now down in 6th place. He was challenging Wenny G, wasn't he? They were having a bit of a ding-dong for 2nd place. It looked like Wenny G actually collecting the barrier slightly there. Through that little sector, they just came through. Actually looking like he started to reel Thomas in somewhat, so maybe Thomas... Is he starting to struggle with tyre wear, maybe? Perhaps Wenny G has looked after his tyres a little bit better. Thomas obviously pushing quite early to try and create that gap. So Chuck now up to 3rd place. Where's Mawson? Him and Mawson were having a bit of a battle as well. Andy is there in 4th, Mawson 5th, Ice Chan 6th. Oh, Andy with a huge moment. He's managed to save it, but some of his momentum gone. Mawson is going to be able to start sizing up a move. He's got Ice Chan to look out for as well. Oh, Andy out on the marbles now. I think that's going to cost him. I think that is going to give Mawson and Chan the momentum to be able to get past. Are they going to have a look down this next little sector? Ice Chan almost pushing Mawson along now. They are now right onto the back of Andy. Great shot as we look back towards Mawson and Chand. Going to be coming around the final. Sweeping right-hander onto the start finish now. See Mawson trying to break the toe of Chand behind. Everybody's going to have their DRS fully open. Oh, Andy with a moment again. Oh, and he nearly collects Mawson. He does collect Mawson. No way, Mawson. Oh, and he's just driven off as well. Ice Chand, however, has waited. And what's Andy doing? Is he giving back the position? Is he giving back the advantage? Not entirely sure what has occurred there. Welly Bob, however, finds himself up to 4th place now. I think there's a little bit of lag going on. Maybe that was what caught the guys out on turn 1. He does seem to keep grazing the barrier, doesn't he, Andy? He did definitely collect Mawson, didn't he? Sent him off the track. I think Chan may be thinking it was his fault, but it didn't look like it was. So Mawson now finding his way up to 5th place. Is Dan Bailey going to manage to slot through as well? Oh, he was up to 6th, wasn't he? But now down to 7th. And he's still there in 6th. We've got Ice Chan there in 8th. So gaggle of at least 5 cars currently battling for 5th. I think that's also Vex there as well. I think Vex just off the back of Ice Chan. It has got a little bit congested again, hasn't it, coming through that penultimate turn. So Mawson there in 5th place, Dan Bailey now 6th. Where's Andy gone? He's down there, down at the back. So Dan Bailey 6th, Ice Chand 7th, but he's looking like he's going to come along the outside of Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey coming off the inside into turn 1. Oh, Chand's car just, I don't know what happened there. It just decided to veer off the track. So we'll have a quick rundown. We've got Thomas still in 1st place. Wayne G is now onto the back of him though, so may be able to challenge for the race lead. This is going to come into the final lap now, isn't it? Nearly 15 minutes in. So yeah, Thomas, Wayne G 1st and 2nd. We got Chuck in 3rd place. Welly Bobby's there in 4th. We got Mawson in 5th, followed by Dan Bailey 6th. Vext now up to 7th. Andy 8th. Hodgie 9th. Chan down to 10th. Asbo 11th. Oh, Asbo looking like he's going to try not to do another lap. Smurf 12th. Oh, is Smurf going to take that 11th place away? So no, he's not. So here we go. Your race leader. He's led it from start to finish here at Sardegna, or Sardegna, however you want to call it. Thomas will take the win here. Oh, Weddy G, what's up to Weddy G? He's going to come over in 2nd place. Chuck. That's a great effort there from Chuck. He'll be happy with that. 3rd place there for Chuck. Welly Bob. That's a turnout for the books. Welcome back, Welly Bob. Nice to have you along for the Christmas special. So he's going to bring home in 4th place. We've got Mawson there in 5th. Dan Bailey 6th. Vex will bring it home in 7th. Andy is 8th. Hodgie 9th. And Chand, he's going to bring it home in 10th. And then we had Asbo and then Smurf, 11th and 12th. Well, that was that one, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'll be back with the next one. It's been your boy Vex. Good night.